Okay, welcome back everybody to another Rhinos League. Going to be running this list through today, which MTG pilot Fried Liver Attack, I believe, took to a top 8 finish in one of the recent challenges. So very, very similar to what we've seen before, just a couple of changes in the flex slots. So this seems to be the way Rhinos is going at the moment, with 4 Mystical Dispute in the main and 2 Fury moved to the side to accommodate this, and then trimming around the edges some stuff. So this list is pretty identical in the main to the last list we ran, but a couple of changes which I quite like. So we've removed the Become Immense for a main deck Endurance. Endurance is really, really good in a lot of matchups, so glad to see that. Do still like the Become Immense, but I think Endurance is a good one to try. I think quite a lot of people on living end at the moment, so having a main deck Endurance as well is really nice. And then we're still on the 2 Murktide Regent plan, and then in the sideboard, pretty standard. You know, we only need 3 Endurance, given that we've got 1 in the main. We've got the extra Gemstone Caverns, the Blood Moons, the Force of Vigors, and then these are the 2 kind of other slots. So I think we had a Boseiju in there last time and the other Endurance, but here we've gone for Otawara. Boseiju can be really, really good, but willing to try out Otawara as well, just in things you need to bounce a problematic permanent. I guess it's a more expensive way of dealing with things like Chalice than Boseiju, but it doesn't give them a land. So, and then we've got 1 copy of Orvar just as a way to something to bring in against creativity, really. So yeah, pretty, you know, not too much different, but have got a few differences around the edges. So let's see how we get on. But big thanks to everyone watching today, and big thanks to everyone that has subscribed recently and in the past. It does mean a lot, marching on towards 700 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, please do continue to support the channel in that way if you can. I'm going to be just playing quite a lot of Modern at the moment, dipping into the occasional bit of Pioneer just to keep up with it, and playing sort of decks that I enjoy more than anything. Next big tournaments coming up will be, I think most of my next regional qualifiers will be in the next Modern season. So yeah, get to play a lot of Modern, which is great. Okay, this hand is pretty ideal. You know, got 2 removal spells, we've got all the lands we need, and we've got a Fire Ice to hopefully time walk the opponent on turn 2. Not always just time walk, but I thought Seas would ruin our day if they take our Violent Outburst, but okay, Blood Crypt. Let's hope this is Ragavan rather than Thoughtseize. Looks like it is Thoughtseize. An easy take here for the opponent. Yep, could be Scam. We're going to shock in a Steam Vents here in case they decide to dash a Ragavan. We've got our basics, which is good in case they have Blood Moon. That would have been an interesting spot if we'd had Force. I think I would have forced a Thoughtseize there. Okay, Wooded Foothills is our draw, but I think we're just shocking the Steam Vents. Don't give the opponent any information. So if they go for... No, if they had the Scam, they'd have used it by now. Like they viewed it turn 1. But they could have just drawn Grief. Oh! Hold on. Okay, so that is interesting. Hallowed Fountain. So we've got all colours apart from green. Unsure what this is now. Okay, so we'll just play out a forest and pass the turn. I mean, that looks like a Leyline Binding to me. Okay, so it's a creativity deck or a persist Archon deck by the look of it. So this turn we're going to tap the Blood Crypt. Okay, so it's some sort of reanimator. Reanimator, Ephemerate, Solitude list by the look of it. We'll go ahead and ice They haven't actually got a Archon in the bin, so I'm actually going to go ahead and ice the blue source here. Okay, another Indulgence. Okay, Goryo's Vengeance makes sense. Okay, we find Shardless Agent, which is pretty good. I think we're just going to jam. Looks like another Thoughtseize at the right time here for the opponent. Yeah. Okay, takes our Shardless Agent. So we do have a bounce spell for any big nasty things they reanimate. Well, we topped up the Shardless Agent, so I guess we'll just play it. Good old Thoughtseize bug. Okay, so we make 10 power. The opponent is conveniently at 10. Okay, Fables, like they need Solitude here because they know we have Dead Gone. Play a land. Try and kill this. They also have Solitude white card. Yeah, okay, or they don't and just lose. Okay, so some sort of reanimator deck. So we're going to bring in the Blood Moons. I don't think we're going to bring in Orvar because it was specifically Goryo's Vengeance, which is legendary, which implies they're on. Could be Atraxa, could be things like Emrakul, could be yeah, any of that stuff. So we'll bring in the extra Gemstone Caverns, take out the Furies. Force seems great, Mystical Dispute seems great. We want all of the Endurances as well. Dead Gone was okay in that it killed the Goblin, but I don't think that's really good enough reason to keep it in. I think we can cut those, and we can probably cut a Brazen Borrower. So, you know, if it is Emrakul, we can't really bounce it. Well, we can't bounce it with this. I wonder if we're meant to take out the other Borrower for an Otawara, because that does deal with Emrakul. Yeah, I think so. Let's try that. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, we're not really sure what threats the opponent is on, but yeah, having an extra Otawara is probably great. This hand, yeah, we can just about keep this. Although we can't fetch basic Island is a problem, but we do have the Endurance as well. Okay, Chalice is annoying. Mystical Dispute. So we'll play a land and pass. Probably just fetch the Triome here. Okay. So yeah, we would quite like to draw. Okay, that gets our basic island. Let's just go land pass. Might want to Blood Moon. It depends. Yeah, we kind of want them to use this Flooded Strand first. And, oh, okay, no lands for the opponent. Okay, let's just not fetch here. Okay, another Endurance. I think now what we're going to do is just go land, and then we'll fetch 2 basics, and then cast Endurance. Although now we can... Oh, maybe we should have just Blood Moon there. Okay, so I think what we'll do is fetch with this one. Go and grab just a... oh, we might... no, we don't want to cast Endurance, actually. So we'll just go Breeding Pool. Or it doesn't really matter. But we might as well fetch now. Oh, actually I should have cast Endurance there just to start beating down, because they can fetch a... yeah, they can fetch a basic here, which we don't really want. So now we will go ahead and cast Endurance. But it's still missing land drops. Okay, so we'll cast it now. We don't really want to shuffle our library back in. Okay, there's Grizzlebrand. Okay, so now we'll go Fiery Islet. Attack. And I think now, well, we can't actually cast this Endurance. I think we can wait another turn. And when they fetch, we'll Endurance them again. If they fetch here. Because, yeah, we don't want them... I mean, maybe we should have done that in response, because it would have burned a Goryo's Vengeance from their hand. Yeah, that was probably better. Okay, Tainted Indulgence. Yeah, not convinced I've played this correctly. Okay, they ditched the Goryo's Vengeance. So yeah, probably could have waited on the Endurance. Okay, they find a land. But we do get to beat them down for 6 and then Blood Moon them. Oh, I should have drawn a card there, really. Okay, that's fine. So let's just go attack for 6. Yeah, definitely should have drawn a card. Leyline Binding. So we could force or Mystical Dispute. No, I think that's fine, because then we can draw a card with Fiery Islet. So we draw a card with Fiery Islet, and then we... oh, they got Solitude as well. Okay, we do actually need to win the game, so now I think we just go Dispute this. Take our 2 for 1. Play this out. Blood Moon. Okay, so the opponent hasn't... like, I suppose... well, if they go for a Fable, we'll probably force it, because it's a way out from under Blood Moon. Definitely not convinced that necessarily played that correctly. think it's worked out okay. That we now have a couple of, we're beating them down for 3 each turn. But we can just use Mystical Dispute as a mana leak if we need to. I guess they can cast Solitude as well, which we can't dispute. Okay, Violent Outburst. We could use that here to deal an extra point of damage, but I don't think it's worth it. We can also draw Otawara or Force of... Oh no, we didn't bring in Force of Vigor. Okay. Opponent yields. Yeah, you don't always need Rhinos to win. Not sure that the sequencing was definitely correct there. Probably could have drawn a card with Fiery Islet at some point, and maybe we should have Blood Mooned earlier, but yeah, worked out the way we wanted. I think it was correct to save the Endurance that ended up getting this there from the Solitude. But yeah, good start to the league. See you for the next round. Right, what do we think of this hand? Great if we find another land. I think we can just about keep this. Shouldn't auto yield really. Oh, we've got a lot of good stuff in this hand. Okay, another Brazen Borrower. Not really what we want to see. We want to see a land really. Scalding Tarn, so it could be any number of things. Most likely it's probably Murktide. Okay, Channeler, so looking like a Spell Pierce here. See what they put in the graveyard. Okay, so I don't think it's... Oh, maybe we should have done it in response to that actually. Because if they go... If they go fetch this and then Spell Pierce, they might... Well, if they go Bolt, 1, 2... yeah, we probably should have done it in response to that, but... Go for it here. Well, yeah, I think this is fine. We should have done it with Bauble on the stack though. We should have let the Surveil trigger resolve. Well, the opponent decides they want to let it go. Right, so we really want to land off the top here. Okay, here's a land, that's fine. We'll play the Triome, pass the turn. Obviously we'd have rather an untapped land so we could hold up Brazen Borrower here. But yeah, just want to be able to cascade next turn. Okay, there's a Channeler. No second land for the opponent, third land even, but probably means they have Spell Pierce. Okay, another Outburst is nice. So what we'll do is we'll just pass the turn. Are we going to force? I don't think so. Ragavan. Okay, well, we'll force now. So this... Cast Crashing Footfalls, they'll go Spell Pierce, we'll let the trigger resolve, and then we'll Force of Negation. Force. What do we? We'll exile this. I think we're just going to get rid of Brazen Borrower. We've got another one. And then we just block the Ragavan. double block just in case of any. I don't think there's anything they can possibly have, but so yeah, we'll attack for 8 and possibly Violent Outburst here. No, I don't think so. I think we'll just go attack for 8 and then shard this agent. Make some more rhinos. Shard this agent also okay at protecting against Ragavan, although we've got 2 rhinos as well, but I don't know if the opponent has engineered explosives or something daft. This is a matchup where we're glad to have main deck Mystical Dispute and Endurance. Not that it came up there. Okay, so extra Gemstone Caverns in, all of the Endurances in. I usually cut Force. Yeah, just can be not good into Spell Pierce. It was good there. Tempted to bring in another Otawara. Notably, we are playing 2 basic islands. I think I like everything else. So the only other options are we could bring in Fury and we could bring in Otawara, but I don't think Fury is necessarily what we want to be doing. Yeah, I think we'll just go with that. We've got 1 Otawara in the main. Could consider cutting the basic mountain for another Otawara, I suppose. Like we have brought in a 26th land. Gemstone Caverns can be absolutely insane. Like if you put it in and then get to kill something on turn 1, it just feels amazing. Can be awkward if you mulligan low though, and can be awkward to draw later. Yeah, maybe we should have cut the basic mountain on the draw. I guess on the play you can bring in the Otawara instead of one of the Gemstone Caverns. I quite like having the land in for that. Well, this hand, I think we have to mulligan, but it's close. The trouble with these Mystical Disputes, if the opponent just goes turn 1 Ragavan, we can't do anything about it. Having 2 Murktide Regents isn't great. We haven't got our 3rd land. Yeah, this is a mulligan. Sadly, this is also a mulligan. Well, I think we're going to 4. And if we find land, none of it's even cast our spells is the problem. Right, well, we'll keep this. We need to put 3 on the bottom, so it's probably 1 Fire Ice, Stomping Ground, Foothills. Yeah, pretty rough there, especially if the opponent leads on turn 1 Ragavan. But actually, well, I don't know, kind of happier with this hand than the initial one. We can at least cast some spells early. But yeah, rough to mulligan to 4 in any matchup. Okay, ball from the opponent. So we're probably just going to go and fetch a... don't know, depends. If they play Ragavan, we'll play Misty Rainforest. If they don't, we'll play Wooded Foothills. Okay, don't do anything. Yeah, just because I think this can fetch any basics, and we probably want to go and get Triome here. Okay, Dagon's a good draw. Okay, consider from the opponent. The ideal would be something like they dash Ragavan, we kill it, and then we Fire Ice, but okay, let's fetch. We'll go and grab a... we could grab Forest here, but I think I'm just going to get the Triome. because we need red for this. We also need green, so I might just go and, yeah, I think we'll just go and get a basic forest with this one. Okay, now we'll go and get a basic forest with that one. I suppose we can't be blood mooned here. Because, well, yeah, we're going to try and ice the opponent's land. Let's go forest. Ice here. Gemstone caverns. Okay. Okay, we draw a basic island, so I don't think we need double red for anything, so I think we'll just go Misty Pass. We'll probably go and fetch our other basic island here. I don't think we're going to go for Violent Outburst though. The opponent's been holding up Counterspell for most of the game. Maybe we just don't crack here. Yeah, I'll just leave it uncracked. Okay, another Tarn, which we'll play. Fuels the graveyard for Murktide Regent at least. So now we'll probably fetch some tap lands. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, so I think we're just gonna try and kill that. Okay, opponent lets that one resolve. Let's go and grab an island. Then we'll get another red source with this. I think just red-green probably. No point in grabbing basic mountain. Okay. Well, we can suspend that. Let's just play the Gemstone Caverns. We've got mana advantage. The opponent has missed several land drops. They bolt us. Sure. We can also... maybe we shouldn't have suspended. Yeah, no, suspending was fine. Next time we can actually play around Spell Pierce, which is nice. I think they probably have Counterspell though. Looks like a Murktide Regent. Big Murktide. So if they have Spell Pierce, we can play around it. I would love to draw Mystical Dispute, or even Force of Negation works. Fury. I'm just sure they have Counterspell. But I don't think we can wait forever. Yeah. Okay, so they did have Counterspell. We're getting hit with a Murktide. We can play our own Murktide. So now we're really after a way to deal with this Murktide Regent. Okay, so we'll probably... If they fetch, we'll go for it right now. Because then if they counterspell, we can Mystical Dispute. And then if they have another counterspell, they could just have a Lightning Bolt. Okay, well we'll pay for Spell Pierce. Opponent must have another Spell Pierce. A lot of people running 4 Spell Pierce at the moment, just because the one ring is so popular. Okay, opponent doesn't have another Spell Pierce. But they could just have a Lightning Bolt. So we need to draw... Did we cut the Brazen Borrowers? No, I don't think so. No, so Brazen Borrower, Ottawara, Dead Gone does it as well. Oh, another Murktide also wins the game for them. Oh, which could have been why they spell pierced, I guess. Okay, yeah. So an extra 3 cards would have been rather important there. Maybe we shouldn't have mulliganed that first hand. Maybe if the games go a bit longer, we'd have had time. But okay, so on the play, we'll rip out both Gemstone Cavern, 2 lots of Gemstone Caverns, bring in an Otawara, and then probably just an extra Fury to round it out. I think that's probably fine. Let's go with that. So yeah, a lot of spell pierces. We saw, well, I think did we see Mystical Dispute as well? Don't know, but they probably have at least one. So in some lists running things like Change the Equation. Okay, well, yeah, we can do, it's 5 lands, which is a bit annoying, but I think we can keep it. You know, we've got a Cascader, we've got a Counterspell. We can fetch around Blood Moon. You know, I am conscious that may be me playing too much around the fact that we mulliganed to 4 last game, but like I think these 2 are good cards to have. We can go turn 4, Outburst, Hold Up, Dispute. Okay, at least it's not Ragavan, which is good. Wouldn't mind finding a Dead Gone though. Okay, that's good. So what we'll do is we'll fetch a basic land. Let's go and get a forest. I think, yeah, we're just going to kill that because it can get out of hand rather quickly. I think that's right. Maybe we're meant to ice here. We could ice their land. I think I just like killing their threat. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll play this land and pass. Yeah, Violent Outburst is definitely the one we want. I think we will go and fetch an island here. Okay. So we'll play the land again. If they fetch here, I think we'll go for it. Do we go for it now? If they have double spell pierce, I think I'm going to go for it. I don't think we. Yeah, I think gating them on mana is probably fine. Like red, green, blue. Make some Rhinos, Hold Up, Dispute. Yeah, double pierce is the worst. Okay, they don't have double pierce, it's Counterspell. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty good. Also, if we'd have had Endurance there, that would have been nice. We would have gone Endurance. Okay, so we are kind of out of cards. I don't think the Murktide deck plays Engineered Explosives that much. Okay, there's a Channeler. Oh, he says them immediately finding Engineered Explosives, which is pretty rough. And a Shredder. Okay, well, we at least get to attack here. Charlotte's Agent's obviously a pretty good draw. I think we'll just attack. Just play a land, I guess, and pass. If they go for like a bolt or something here, we'd have just killed this. Probably try and bounce the shredder end of turn. We'd really like to find endurance. Oh, that's rough. Okay. That's really rough. A lot of hate cards. They put a Murktide in the graveyard, which probably means they have another one. We kind of want them to cast it here. They are attacking with both, which is fine. They got 2 cards in hand. I think we're going to try and bounce the shredder. We can play around Spell Pierce, but yeah, this combination is really rough for us. Yeah, more green and red. So now we're in need of, yeah, endurance is probably our best draw. Fury's not bad either. Let's attack with everything. They'll crack the explosives. Hopefully they haven't got another counter spell. I guess we should play the land first. Okay, well, they haven't got a counter spell. We know one of the cards is Ledger Shredder. We know one is probably Murktide Regent. That's Shredder. Is it Murktide? Oh, they're Bolt. Okay, that's pretty rough. Hopefully it's not Shredder as well. Oh! Ah, the Engineered Explosives got rid of the Chalice, which is pretty okay. Okay, so we're going to just play this here. Like, they get to connive, but has to be exactly exactly counterspell for them. And get rid of consider. Okay. I think we'll just keep hold of this dead gone. Okay, 1 card in hand. Could be Fury. Yeah, it looks like it's Fury, so they can kill a Rhino. I think I'm just going to bounce the Shredder here. Yeah, I think so. Right, what do we think about just icing the Fury? I think that's probably fine. Okay, get through for some damage. Opponent goes to 2. So we do have more fire ice potentially. Okay, opponent's got a lot going on. We're just going to attack with the Rhino here. They discard a Flooded Strand as well, that's good, so they can't block the Rhino with the Ledger Shredder. Okay, so we draw. Well, it's another Fury, so that's pretty good. We're just going to cast that. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. So they had to have counterspell. We Fury targeting this, and then just attack for the win. Okay, good to get the win over Murktide there. See you for round 3. Right, on the play here, going to mulligan this hand. Only one land. Oh, another one lander. And it doesn't even suspend this. We have to mulligan again. Well, I'm not going to go further, so bottom of the basic mountain and one of these lands. Okay, go and get basic forest. Don't know what we're against. Yeah, I had a few unfortunate mulligans. Suspend a Footfalls. See what the opponent is on. Basic forest. Right, Titan. I assume Titan could be Yawgmoth. No, Titan. Yawgmoth have been adopting the Grazer stuff. Another land's not great. Yep, can't force anything here. Well, that's a Dryad, so it's been pretty good for the opponent so far. Yep. Let's go and get the Triome. So yeah, Cascader would be good, or other interaction. Okay. Pass the turn. Yeah, we could suspend there, but I think we just need to keep up force. If they have Titan, they can cast it here, and we'll probably just concede. Looks like they might not have another land. No attacks. Okay, they don't have another land, or they do, and they're waiting to use the. What do we want more of here? Island, mountain, probably. Yeah, or they're waiting to use the bounce land with the, what's it called, they get from Saga amulet. Well, there's Violent Outburst. Okay, so we will suspend here. Opponent probably thinking we don't have a Violent Outburst. Okay, they make a construct. So if they attack into our Violent Outburst, they'll probably think it was, we either top decked it or it was a very good bluff. Right, I'm going to fetch here. Always fetch in response to Saga. They're 99.9% just going to go and get a. Let's get basic mountain here. Just going to go and get a amulet, but on that one chance they go and get a Pithing Needle. Okay, another Saga. They have 1, 2. They've got enough mana to cast a Titan here. Yikes. Yep, and that probably just kills us. The next turn we're going to have a lot of power on the field, but the opponent's probably going to go and get Valakuts. Actually, no, they probably go and get the thing to give it haste and then get Valakuts. Actually, I think they can probably get. Okay, so they're not on the. Sometimes they're on the Hamware Battlements plan. Okay, so they give the Titan haste. Yeah. So we can block the Titan. Okay, see what they do here. Okay, just attack him with the Titan. So they get, they probably go and get some Balakuts. Okay, so that's 4 Valakut triggers. All going at us. Okay. Nothing we can do about those. So I think in order to have any chance we need to go Violent Outburst, block the Titan. Have they killed? Have they played a land this turn? I think so. But I think they can play another one if they've got one. We go to 2. If they can play another land, then okay, so that's 10. We're putting 8. That's fine. I mean, that probably means they have another land. Yeah, maybe they've played it all. Okay, so we get to make the Rhinos this turn, so we need some... Actually, we don't have much that kills a Dryad. I guess Fury? Although we can't actually cast that at the moment. Well, Otawara does weirdly do the job. So they go land. Okay, so they play that. They point both at our face. We Otawara this. So we take no damage. But then they probably just, if they've got another land in hand, we lose. Because they can just go Dryad land. Actually, they could do it anyway. It's Titan. Hovering over the concede button. Yeah. I guess they could have gone +2/+0 and haste on the Dryad, and then on the Arboreal Grazer, because weirdly Arboreal Grazer is not defender, so it can attack. Right, so we'll cut the Gemstone Caverns for another Otawara. We want all these Force of Vigors, all these Blood Moons. Fury's only okay. Mystical Dispute's kind of not great. Get rid of the Endurance. I think, yeah, get rid of the Mystical Disputes. Dead Gone. It kills us Sousa, but that's it. So I think we can just cut a couple of those. And yeah, go with that. Yeah, Force of Vigor is great for Amulet and for Urza Saga and Dryad. So yeah, Force of Vigor is something we really want. And obviously Blood Moon's great. Well, we're really not being very lucky with the opening hands. Again, what is up with this? We're mulliganing to 5 again. Like, I think we have to keep this, but it's not great. Yeah, the last couple of games we have not kept many 7s, if any. Right, so let's get rid of Wooded Foothills, I think. I don't think we can mulligan again. Play the Fiery Islet here because these two we want to fetch basics. Okay, meanwhile the opponent's got a very good start there. Okay, Shardless Agent. So, I mean, our plan now is to just make loads and loads of power on turn 3 and 4 and like aggro the opponent out. But, you know, we've got our kind of quote unquote combo, but we really needed some interaction. If we can find Force of Vigor off the top. Let's go and get a forest here. Okay. Let's go and get a basic island. We're going to cast Shardless Agent. It's the most damage. Damage is what we're after here. So this turn we can attack for 10, potentially 13. The opponent doesn't make a copy of this with the Mycosynth Gardens. Okay. Well, there's a Blood Moon as well. Okay, I think we're just going to Blood Moon now. Or do we just... Yeah, I think so. So they turn this into the artifact. I think that's fine. They could have Boseiju, but then they can't make this into an artifact. Okay. But now in theory as well, they can't bring in tap lands. They're facing down lethal damage. They could go engineered explosives, I suppose. But then we've got a backup violent outburst. There are 2 lands. Nothing comes into play tapped. So they must have something here. Not to just take 10 damage. Okay, here they Boseiju our token. So, yeah, we'll go and grab a land. Just an island, I guess. But then we can violent outburst for the win. It's the +2/+0 that we really want. Yep. +1/+0, sorry. But on 2 Rhinos. Okay, so we do just about get there on a mulligan to 5 on the play. So this time we bring in both Gemstone Caverns. We can cut... Probably going to cut a basic mountain. And what else? Do we want to run 26 lands, or do we just want to cut another land? I think we'll just cut another Dead Gone. Actually, how good is Fury? I think that's probably fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Okay, so we finally have a keepable 7. So I think turn 1 Breeding Pool, turn 2 Ice with Otawara. Okay, opponent's got the Amulet again. We don't actually have something that we can Blood Moon, which is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, so this time we have to go Otawara Ice, I think. Okay, especially when the opponent doesn't do anything. Okay, Forest is actually pretty good, so we'll go Forest, pass. And this turn, they could turn this into that, I guess. So we'll ice their land. Yeah, because if they go bounce land, it makes 4 mana. Yeah, we just want to cut them off as many mana as we can. Okay, Force of Vigor is our best draw. Fury is not great. Okay, so I think we're just going to play the Triome, ice a land again. Although, if they go Primeval Titan, no, I think this is fine. We're going to ice it, and then if we can, we'll do it in upkeep, and then if we can find Force of Vigor, we're in really good shape. Also take a Force of Negation. Okay, sadly none of them come to pass. But if they go bounce land now, they still only make 5 mana. We could also bounce this, which is interesting. Okay, play the Boseiju. Okay. Force of Vigor. Okay, sadly not. Wonder if I'm meant to draw a card with Fiery Islet. I think we bounce this because then the opponent can still only make 5 mana. So I think we'll go Fiery Islet, draw a card. Well, there's Force of Vigor, so that's pretty good. I'd like to destroy both of your amulets. That's what we were looking for. Okay, Grazer's fine. So they did have a bounce land, so yeah, I would imagine they've got Titan in hand. But we do get to make some Rhinos this turn. Cast this. So really want to draw another ice would be good. Oh, Violent Outburst is pretty good as well. Let's just go land, pass. Blood Moon would have also been acceptable. Can we win next turn? No, we can deal 16 damage. But we do have to bounce the Titan. Oh no, no, we probably attack and then Fury the Titan. Okay. Summoner's Pact. Okay, unfortunately we don't have a counter spell for that. But when they have to pay for pack next turn, because that'll take 4 mana, so we can probably stop casting with Titan. Okay, Teleria West, which they probably bounce for another Titan. Yeah. Okay. We don't actually have double red, which is a bit awkward. So we can't Fury at the moment. Cast the Footfalls. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Well, I see. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so we just go land, bounce Titan. We could just tap it, or we could deal it 2 damage. Tap it. No, we can't have them attacking next turn. Attack for 16. I guess Dryad is a way out of this for them. Or Engineered Explosives. Although we can cast Brazen Borrower. So Pact goes on the stack at the start of the upkeep. I wonder if we're meant to ice here. I actually think so. I think we're just going to go ice the forest. Yeah. So they can't go Dryad, land, land. We should let them pay for Pact first. Okay, well, so next turn, if they make a token to block, they're still dead. They need Engineered Explosives. Can't think of too much else that does it. They make a token, the Rhinos get there. They go land, Dryad, land. Okay. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that Force of Vigor, digging for that was definitely the way to go. So we're 3-0. See you for the next round. On the draw here, and sadly our unkeepable 7s continue. This would be really good if any of these cards, maybe except Fire Ice, was a. If this was a land, this would be pretty much the nuts. But we're going to mulligan. Okay, we'll keep. And bottom a fetch land. This hand's okay. We can kill a turn 1 Ragavan or other creature. Kalani Garden. Okay, so thinking it could be Cascade, the other one, Glimpse of Nature. Again, Yawgmoth have started adopting this sometimes. So I think we'll. Okay, Fire Ice is fine. Let's just shock in the Stomping Ground, because it may well be whatever it is. If it is the Glimpse deck, we'll want to kill the plant just to give them fewer looks when they cascade. Boseiju. Okay, I think I'm going to kill it anyway. Like if it's Yawgmoth, we want to kill it so that they don't get value from it. Okay, so let's kill this. But double green is interesting. Okay, so we'll play the island here. And then we'll just ice a land. I think so. Yeah, because we want to draw a card. Stops them doing the thing. If they want to cascade. Okay, they don't find another land. We'd love a blue card. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so Misty. So we need an extra blue and probably an extra green. So we'll go and get breeding pool. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good draw. So now in the opponent's upkeep, we're just gonna, well, do we do it in upkeep? Yeah. Playing around force of negation. And then we can force if they go for something here. If they go for a glimpse, I'm tempted to not force. Okay, they still don't have any lands. Yeah, unlucky for the opponent. See what they discard here. Okay, so it is the glimpse deck. Anytime you see Emrakul being discarded, it's a bit scary. Okay, so another land. Attack for 8. We're going to be 1 point short next turn if we use this Brazen Borrower. Okay, Gemstone Mine. So I'm not going to Brazen Borrower here because it's not lethal anyway, and we'd rather we'd rather hard cast Force. Okay, so we'll play the land. I can't imagine the opponent hasn't got okay, they go to 4, words pass. They must have, surely. Right, outburst. Yeah, okay, so we're going to try and force this, I think. Because if they hit Emrakul, we just die. So I think we will force. They could easily have force as well. So they have it again. Okay. So they need to hit something good here. Well, that's an Emrakul. That does count as something good, but then the Rhinos get there through the Emrakul. So that's fine. Yeah. Emrakul can only block 1 Rhino. Do this now. Yeah. Obviously, petty thefting a Shardless Agent is not usually the way we want to go. Okay, attack with everything and assume we get there. Opponent blocks 1. Yeah. Okay, so it is the Glimpse deck. So what do we want? Blood Moon may be interesting. So we'll bring in the extra Gemstone Caverns on the draw. Don't think we want things like Endurance. Fury's not that great, because Fury would be fine if they were on the elemental one, but they're on, looks like they're on the big sort of Emrakul style stuff, so this can't bounce Emrakul. I think we'll try the Blood Moons and an Otawara, and then it's something among all of this. Is it just Dead Gone? I think we'll keep 2 Dead Gones in. Yeah, something like that. We're probably okay into this. Forces and disputes and stuff. See what we get. Hopefully we get to keep a 7. Haven't had any gemstone caverns action either. Well, careful what you wish for, I guess. Well, we'll keep this. Now, be very careful when doing this online. I say this every time this situation comes up, but you want to put 1 gemstone caverns onto the battlefield. If you click these too quickly, they will be put onto the battlefield as well. You have to exile a load of cards. So what we want to do is then exile a gemstone caverns. Okay. So we are going to need another land. What is a land? Do we just play that? I kind of don't want to Blood Moon yet. I think we can play that past the turn. Like the opponent's not fetching anyway. Play around ice. Okay, stomping ground. Let's go land pass. And here I think we'll just go get an island, ice, this land. Well, force is a good pickup. Probably just going to wait now for a little bit. Okay, there's the other land we need. So we don't want to go for it though, because we kind of want to wait for the opponent to fetch with both their spells, with both their lands. Okay. See what they do. Okay, we find Shard this agent, which is quite interesting. I don't think we can. I don't think we can play it just yet, though, because if we go Shardless Agent, they could force a violent outburst in response. So let's just play a tap land, pass. Yeah, they'd go violent outburst in response, and then we've got the potential to just lose. Obviously, we have the potential to just lose here if they have it backed up by Mystical Dispute or Force of Negation. So what we're kind of trying to get into position to do is just Blood Moon them. Okay. Yeah, Blood Moon them, and with them having nothing really left. So I'm going to force here. It's probable that the opponent has something. Either Shardless Agent or force. One with the multiverse. What is that? You may look at the top card. What's sure. Okay, so do they have? It depends what they hit. Like, this is a bit of a dice roll. They hit a Traxxer. Okay, so we could potentially, like, they've shut themselves off mana as well. See what they get. Did they hit? They hit Shardless Agent. The Traxxer is cool because it hits Shardless Agent is a artifact as well. but they don't hit amazingly there. Obviously, we're going to need something to take care of this Atraxa. Okay, they got Island, Mystical Dispute, and Shardless Agent. Okay, so they can Shardless Agent again, but we'll make them do it. So probably go, well, I wonder if they'll like even do it here. So we'll go, do we just go and get, if we get basic forest, let's just pass. So draw. Okay, another Shardless Agent. So we could just flood the board with Rhinos, but we don't. Okay, so now the trouble is this is 7. So if we go Shardless Agent, Blood Moon, we could also go Murktide Regent, Blood Moon. I don't think Murktide Regent's getting us there. So go. Yeah, it would have to be. Maybe we're meant to just go Shardless Agent, and then next turn Blood Moon. Okay, so Shardless Agent. Yeah, then next turn Blood Moon, Murktide. I don't think. Oh, they could dispute here. Okay, Force of Negation. So make this, play the gemstone, keep the new one. I'll probably just hardcast Mystical Dispute. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're ready to concede here. So maybe we waited too long on the Blood Moon, but yeah, maybe tried to play around too much. Okay, so yeah, I don't think there's anything we really want to change. Oh, should have taken out Gemstone Caverns. That was stupid. Yeah, we should be taking out Gemstone Caverns on the play. Play first. Yeah, that sounds great. The Dead Gone's not fantastic, but I think we'll play the Steam Vents though. Like if they go Kalani Garden, we might as well kill it. Although this is a good out to things like Atraxa, I suppose. It's only Emrakul that can't kill. Yeah, maybe we'll just play Steam Vents tapped. But it's modding to 6, mods to 5. We kind of want to, yeah, actually I will shut this in. Like if they go Kalani Garden, we'll just kill the plant. We want to get instants and sorceries in for this Murktide as well. Okay, no Kalani Garden. So we'll fetch probably just a basic forest. Okay, or just play a basic forest. Then we're gonna, are we gonna ice here? I think so. We quite like to draw like Force or something. I think we're just going to go Shardless Agent this coming turn and just risk them like Emrakuling us or something. Okay, well that's a obviously a fantastic draw. Yeah, we take those. Let's go and grab an island. Like this kind of represents Blood Moon, but yeah, this is well, I love Rhinos. You know, we get to make 10 power turn 3, hopefully force their stuff. Obviously the difficulty is if they go Violent Outburst in our turn, we go Force. They have a Force of their own. Looks like it's Charlotte's Agent though, which I think we're gonna... So this is... We could let this resolve, but I think I want to force it. Like, we could let this resolve, hope they don't hit anything, but it's just if they hit a Traxxer or something, I think it's just better to force there. We could draw another counter spell. Okay, yeah. So that pays off. Tap for 10. Maybe that was wrong. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you'd do there. Would you force? They did mulligan. They're on 4 cards. Okay, so it looks like they might have Violent Outburst. I guess Violent Outburst plus Mystical Dispute is bad. So we should look at trying to draw with, yeah, we want to be able to hold up triple blue in case you draw Force. Let's see what the opponent has. Okay, so we'll just go and grab the Triome, I think. If the opponent has it, they could possibly go for it there. But that, I don't know, maybe they don't have... Okay, they're going for it here. Hopefully they don't have Mystical Dispute as well. Okay, so we're going to try and counter it. Okay, they do have it here. So they sacrifice 5 things. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, so we draw another land. So we can't fetch. Oh god, they got this as well. Oh, this is gonna get an exalted trigger. Oh, that's a rubbish way to lose. Okay, so we attack with everything. We get through for 6 damage, and then they Emrakul us with exalted. Yep. Okay, great. Well, yeah, I think maybe we shouldn't have forced that first one, but if they hit these anyway, then fine. That's an annoying way to lose when we're a 3-0. Oh well. Opponent gets there with Emrakul. See you for round number 4, playing for 4 and 1. Right, round number 5 on the draw. Yeah, we're going to keep this. That's finally got some gemstone. I think we're going to get rid of the Fury. Don't really want to be pitching more cards. If we can find a land, this is obviously amazing. Haven't got Fire Ice. Land, Fire Ice, both good draws. I take the land first, probably. See what the opponent has. Hallowed Fountain. Blue-white control? Esper Sentinel. Okay, so we can kill... So it's hammer time. Need a land. I'm just going to kill this right now. We need an extra blue. It's definitely. I know that we got rid of the Fury actually. So breeding pool. Do we need double red for anything? Probably not. Let's just get breeding pool. Yeah. Kill this. Yep. Really want to land off the top. We probably force like a hammer or not a hammer, but we force a what's it called? The enchantment equipper. Sigarda's Aid, that's the one. Force that pitch Brazen Borrower probably. Give her runes is fine. Drum, sure. Right, show us a land. Oh, come on. That's rough. No turn 3 Rhinos for us, sadly. The reality chip. So that is a creature, weirdly. We're going to try and bounce. Okay, we'll bounce the reality chip now that they've attacked with that. I'll just tempo. Right, land. Oh, come on. Oh, that's just ridiculous. We're on 25 at the moment. Oh, this hammer's definitely a keep. Yeah, we can't force that because it's a creature. Okay, see what the opponent does. Looks like they've missed a land as well. Okay, they are attacking. Okay. Okay, finally. So we'll hold this up. We'll go and get possibly just an island. Sigarda's Aid is getting forced, I think. Yeah, I think we have to force there. We could have waited and forced the hammer, but actually maybe we're just going to get basic mountain here, so we've got 3 of every colour, 2 of every colour even. We could reconfigure here. See what the opponent does. I mean, they could have hammer and have been trying to kill us with the Inkmoth Nexus. Is another thing they could have done. Could have. Forge a new enchantment. When it's first return target equipment from your graveyard, so there isn't any. You may activate equip abilities anytime you cast an instant. You may pay 0. This isn't an equip though, this is specifically a reconfigure trigger, I think. Yeah. So I think I want to make Rhinos instead. And then we can force the we can force the hammer. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Because now we can Violent Outburst and Force, or Brazen Borrower and Force. Yeah, so this is a new card from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, we'll just Force here. Also, by doing this, we get to play around Metallic Rebuke or anything like that. 2 cards in hand. Okay, they have another hammer. So they could go Nexus, which looks like they're going to. Okay. Although it doesn't now have... they haven't got the mana to give it flying. So let's just make some more Rhinos. We can just block. Oh, they can give it protection. Oh, that's rubbish. So there was actually no way out here. Oh, maybe we should have forced the Forge anew. Yeah, okay, sure. So they had double hammer, double hammer. Yeah, I did forget about that. Okay. So, yeah, that was pretty rough. Right, so we want all the Force of Vigors. Probably all the Furies. Out with the Gemstone Caverns. Force is fine. Mystical Dispute isn't great. Endurance isn't great. We'll cut an Endurance. Do we just cut all of these disputes? They are blue as well, but I think, yeah, just do that. It's probably fine. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know, if we'd force the Forge anew, though, we don't make any Rhinos. Yeah. Maybe bouncing that artifact wasn't great. We did miss lands as well for quite a few turns, which wasn't amazing. You know, it would have allowed us to make Rhinos a couple of turns earlier. Well, I mean, this is just all in on the Rhinos, but I think that's probably fine. Maybe we should have brought in Blood Moon against Urza's Saga. Probably not. Right. Let's just go Breeding Pool, Crashing Footfalls. Okay, Giver. We didn't want to see Sentinel there. Well, Force of Vigor we did want to see. Although they can give stuff protection. Non-creature spells are... that's rough. Okay, so we now can't do anything with Rhinos. And Force of Vigor is also not able to be cast. Okay, that's good, but they can give it protection, which is a problem. Ginger Brute. See how they attack here. Sentinel is fine. Okay. So let's kill this. Okay, didn't give that protection, which is interesting. So yeah, we need to find a way to kill this Lavinia. Like another fire. Well, Fury's not. Is this non-creature? Cast a spell? No, because we can't Fury. Okay, land is good. Although, Okay, well, they're doubling down on the hate here. This is probably just over. I think I have to use my mana here. Like, the opponent will draw a card, but I don't think we can do much about it. Let's go kill the Sentinel, kill the Hammer. And I think we're just going to have to play out the Shardless Agent. Maybe we should have kept in like an Endurance or something. Okay, there's Sigarda's Aid. Okay, well we can't cast it. Okay, let's just play out the Shardless Agent. Just as a blocker. Yeah, we kept a very Cascade heavy hand and the opponent kept a very hate filled hand. Okay, oh, that brings it back as well. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, we just died to the Ginger Brute. That was rough. Can we possibly draw anything here? If they have a land, they equip it there. If they go land, they don't have a land, so we can block. Guess we can draw another Force of Vigor. Okay, Fiery Islet. Draw a card. Yeah. Oh, what a rubbish way to end a 3-0 start. I don't think there was much we could have done there. I think we kept a hand hoping that we could just cascade, and we lost to a couple of sideboard cards. But yeah, I think the deck's still really good. I think, yeah, we kind of breezed through the first 3 rounds with not too much problem. Maybe mistaking that game against Hammer should have forced the Forge anew potentially, and then I mean game 2 we couldn't have done. I don't think there was much we could have done unless we'd had a different hand in the opener. Maybe now I don't know, maybe we want to keep in different threats like Endurance, but I don't think so. And then against, I can't remember what was round 4. Yeah, I can't remember actually, but yeah, I think the list is still really good, and I have no qualms about taking this to a modern tournament going forward. The main deck Endurance didn't actually come up in this one, but I think it probably is slightly better than the Become Immense. Then the sideboard, these two again didn't really come up. I think I prefer Boseiju in the Otawara slot, and Orvar I probably wouldn't take to a paper tournament unless I was really expecting loads and loads of creativity. Don't know what I'd put in its place. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed that. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you did, and otherwise I'll see you next time. Cheers.